Where is your presidential candidate, Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is in London.
Hello, my great and wonderful people. We welcome you once again to our today's episode of this program. And today, the whereabouts of Ahmed Bola Tinubu, when he be the presidential candidate of All Progressive Congress, when we say that they call APC, don't finally reveal by his own confused campaign council, which is a presidential campaign council. Yes, a lot of speculation that they go around of where Ahmed Bola Tinubu go dey by this time when EBC, a lot of crucial meetings they go on for Nigeria concerning the presidential campaign, most especially yesterday when it be the crucial meeting when all the presidential candidates they come together to sign peace deal. Now, one of the own confused presidential campaign council don't come outside to review the real place where EBC Ahmed Bola Tinubu dey, and also give reasons why EBC Ahmed Bola Tinubu dey London, even as we dey talk right now. And before we go on to review the full details of that very video to you, get this very message when we say we dey receive from one Mr. Adamu when it be the APC chairman, when it be say it withdraw from this say Ahmed Bola Tinubu campaign list. For una to understand, say a lot of things they go on for underground. We not come here to raise any dust, but just be patient. Follow us as we review them one after the other. And before we go on, we want to use this opportunity to beg you for one favor. I beg, help us to like this video. You know why? Now, the only way we want to be say YouTube will fit help us publish this video so that it will fit reach each and every one of us. Now, their policy be that very one. The more this video get like, the more they push them forward to all our subscribers. Thank you very much for your understanding. All right, maybe we'll do one or two readings from inside this very one before we bring you the full video. And as we put our hand there for inside this matter, they can make us understand, say, this one is something when they say they're not supposed to hear about the crisis when they say it they rock the ruling of Progressive Congress when they call APC. After EBC, national chairman of the party when they say in name na Senator Abdullahi Adamu write a letter to the presidential candidate of the party when they say in name na Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, they demand immediate withdrawal of the presidential campaign council when they say they call PCC list. And still on top of the matter, the contours say this decision so they taken after 5 hours meeting of the National Working Committee when we say they call NWC on Wednesday for Abuja. And again, the contours say a withdrawal letter when we see the title release of the Tinibu Shetima Presidential Campaign Council list. The thought say they regret say this very list they release without recourse to the party's national leadership. And as we put our hand deep again, the contours say the NWC, when we say they're still known as National Working Committee, they want Tinibu say make sure say it stop the PCC from undertaking solo projects of this nature and agree to work with all stakeholders when it be say it will feel lead the party to victory. And still on top of the matter, they can't go ahead, they get to warn, say any sign of disarray for the party's rank, it will undermine the spirit and also ethos of the campaign and give an undue alarm to faithful members and also followers of the party across the country. And for us to conclude this matter, the contour say the NWC, when it also mean National Working Committee, they still there for the opinion to withdraw the list and also assure the leadership of the respect and also disposition towards the party and as well magnanimous spirit of cooperation towards achieving victory together with the NWC. All right, my great and wonderful people. Now, only this one we take from this very message we'll be receive right now from the chairman of All Progressive Congress when they say he sent a letter of withdrawal of presidential campaign list to Bola Tinubu na be this very one. And before we talk any other thing concerning this very confusion, when they say if they go on right now, right from the highest to the least of All Progressive Congress, we'll first of all leave you to watch this video when it be say one of the presidential campaign council take come outside to review where Tinibu dey, even as we talk now, and also the reason why it be say Tinibu not dey Nigeria as present. Oh yeah, watch, we'll come back for the conclusion.
You might have heard the presidential candidate of the ruling All Progressives Congress, or APC, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, was noticeably absent during the signing of that peace accord in Abuja earlier in the day. Mr. Tinubu is reported to be in the UK, apparently meeting some interest groups there. But there are also reports suggesting that he's out of the loop because he's in Britain seeking medical attention. In point of fact, this is not the first time Mr. Tinubu has missed important scheduled public appearances with the other candidates. Last month, he was absent at the Nigerian Bar Association conference in Lagos and was represented by his deputy, Kashim Shettima. Possibly as a result of his latest absence, the inauguration of his campaign council appears to have been postponed indefinitely, with moves said to be underway to expand the list of its members to accommodate more interests in the APC. Apparently, reportedly, the original list did not go down well with the APC governors. So what exactly is going on with Mr. Tinubu's campaign? Well, for the inside track on what might possibly be going on, I'm joined now in the studio by a member of the APC's Presidential Campaign Council, Ayo Oyalowo. Thank you very much indeed for coming in.
Thank you, Charles, with all your plenty speculations.
Well, hopefully you'll put all that to rest.
Hopefully.
Just explain to our viewers who may not know, first of all, which presidential council you belong to and how that might differ from the other campaign council that's bogged down at the moment.
Now, actually, let's try and get this very clear. We already have a campaign council. I'm a member of the publicity directorate. And clearly, I think journalists are deliberately going out of their way to either misunderstand us or misrepresent us.
Well, just clarify.
I'm going to clarify it now, so I hope everyone is listening. We have a council on ground. The names that were officially released to the public were names of the head of each directorate, secretary, and the deputy head of this directorate. So there is no problem in the APC campaign council. I'm a member of that council.
So it's the same campaign council?
It's the same council, yeah.
There isn't a separate one that is the Tinubu campaign council, right?
What is going on right now is the fact that we have several interests from governors, from party leadership, which is normally the practice. But the names are so bulky, you can't publish them in the newspaper. Possibly it's going to take an entire day in newspaper. So we're not going to do that. Each directorate have their members who will be contacted via phones and their letters as I speak with you, because I already made contacts tonight. The letters are ready. They will be picked up any moment from now. So we don't have any issue. The issue we had is that the press deliberately love to hear what they want to hear. We have a council led by people, so the names of the leadership of the council has been released to the public, which is all we're going to do. I understand that we're also thinking of maybe using the social media to release the other membership so as to reduce the stress and the bulky nature of it in the newspaper. So we don't have any issue. We have an issue of ensuring that everybody is carried along. That's the issue.
Right.
Yeah.
So the big elephant in the room of a question: where is your presidential candidate Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is in London.
What's he doing in London?
Exactly. What's he doing in London? He cannot rest in Lagos. They will not let him rest. So he came into Abuja most of the time. They will still not let him rest. This man has been working for an average of 20 hours in the 24 hours in each day. So reasonable people thought, okay, you need to leave this country because they will not let you rest. The campaign is coming soon. You will not even have any time. So as to have proper...
So you're saying the campaign is coming soon. The campaign has started.
Yeah, it has started.
You would have thought he'd taken his break before the campaign.
Well, that is the issue. We thought he could take the break by coming to Abuja. But they're not letting him take the break. And as I speak with you, the issue of today that is being made a big issue with, the invitation for the peace accord came after he has left the country. Even the deputy, his running mate, Senator Kashim Shettima, was not in town. He had to leave what he was doing in Maiduguri and rush down to Lagos today. So these are things that people need to understand. He's not...
Well, if Kashim Shettima could have come
because
down,
he's in the country.
Perhaps Tinubu himself.
There's a difference. One is in London, one is in Maiduguri. Let's get this.
But you have to agree that's the second major public event.
No, there's no major event. The NBA event is no major for us.
It was considered
it's just one organization. Any organization can invite you. The Chartered Institute of Bankers can invite you.
Yeah, but when you start missing these things, it starts raising speculation.
The one that's... Okay, let me give you an example. My leader, Kashim Shettima, was in the NBA event. Can you remember the title or the topic of discussion? They were busy talking about his canvas. They were busy talking about his tie. So these are issues that are not important. If they were important, nobody would be thinking about how the man dressed. They will be thinking about what he said. So these are not important issues. The real issue for us is for Asiwaju Bola Tinubu to engage with Nigerians. And I assure you,
he's not doing
but he has 5 months to do that. No, Charles, let's not do this. He has 5 months to engage with Nigerians.
There's no need shouting. You're starting to sound like the people that we always get from the APC. They shout instead of making their points.
No, because you were talking while I'm talking.
Yeah.
So the truth is, he has 5 months to engage with Nigerians. And it is just 1 day out of 5 months.
Clarify a point for us.
Okay.
And we'll move on.
Okay.
It's being suggested that he's in a hospital in London getting medically pumped up to allow him to be able to survive the grueling 5 months on the campaign hustings. Is that true?
We hate to do this, but a picture had to be released today of visitors that he had today with him, Baba Konde and one other lady. I forgot her name now. We didn't need to do that. We just had to do it. He's in his house in London. He's not in any hospital. People need to stop this.
All right, my great and wonderful people. I believe say una don't see the interview of this presidential campaign council of Bola Tinubu. Listen to us. We want to try to structure 1 or 2, 3 things out of this very conversation. One, we want to try to liken this man, this Bola Tinubu presidential campaign council, so with the media aid of the present administration, which is this Azim Buhari, when in name na Adesina. Una see the defense. Una see the rumbo jumbo of defense when we say this man, they try to wave around. Just exactly like Adesina. They will want to be say they come outside to defend this Azim Buhari anytime when they say yes, Nigerians request his presence. We never elect Bola Tinubu. It don't get a lot of strong people when they say they will put their mouth down, even their neck to defend his own cause. Now again, he also go ahead to make us understand, say, then think and wise to say, may Bola Tinubu go rest. This man don't they work. Tell us the work when they say Bola Tinubu they work. Let us maybe liken Bola Tinubu with this presidential campaign of Labour Party, for instance. This man don't they travel all around. He go to US, he did for London, he did for Italy, all around the continent to hold meeting with Nigerians for all the seasons, right? He still come back, even as we still they talk now. This man still they waka, they do consultation up and down from north, east, south, west, all around. Today we will see and say he did for Edo State. Next tomorrow he did for southwest. The other day he did for the northern region, right? Now, once we take know who they fit, so these people, they try to do a cover up for Nigerians not to understand what they happen. And again, lastly, it make us to understand, say, Bola Tinubu dey for his own house for London, right? So now London, now Bola Tinubu want to the rulers in case they elect him to be president of Nigeria, just like this Azim Buhari now. Anytime when he decide to visit Nigeria, he will visit Nigeria. London don't become his own permanent resident. Now, so it's still just been the clear picture. They stand before us now. May we not pretend over this whole issue. So, time don't reach for us to know what they come our way and state the things the way when they be, even right now. May we not try to, by shame or by pride, leave yans the rub shoulder. No. This one at the time for all of us to open our eye and decide things the way when they be. And the last thing when we want quickly talk here, if it be true, if it not be true. But according to our own understanding, for this exit of Bola Tinubu, for this very critical time, they want quickly go fix one or two things for your own body so that it will stand the test of time for this 5 months or 3 months when it remain for this very campaign period. Just like as they put all the necessary gadgets for this Azim Buhari body to manage them throughout the season. I still believe now the same thing now instead they happen to this Bola Tinubu right now. Nigerians, how long London won't become our headquarters? This one are the question when they ask ourselves. How long they will continue to use our own resources to service hospital bills of any president when they sit down for seats? Throughout 8 years now in with the service hospital bills for London to America to Japan for the head of this Azim Buhari. We want to continue again from this very one when we see the console. Just know say now another 8 years. 8 plus 8, 16 years for us to borrow money, the service hospital bill. Not be even for Nigeria, but rather London. And remember, the space to pack their private jets never there. Their feeding money never there. Their traveling allowances never there. Then may we ask ourselves question, are we prepared? All right, now here we will draw the line here. We will leave una make una share una own opinion with us on the comment section. And before we say a final goodbye, we want you this medium to really appreciate each and every one of you for your time when you stay with us up to this moment. God Almighty, God bless you. And also, not forget to help us share this very one and also leave your own comment for us for the comment section. We will see you again when we see you. Remember, we love you all. Bye-bye.